Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome. Divine is inviting you, me, us, to surrender to what is right now, who you are, where you are, to accept it and be grateful for it, knowing that you're not always gonna be here. You're on the true path of your destiny. You are becoming who you were meant to be. But who you are right now is absolutely beautiful. To accept the present, to be grateful for where we are right now, is to honor the work that we've done to get here. You weren't always this being that you are right now. You've overcome fears. You've manifested amazing things. And you've gained understanding and awareness that you didn't have before. You've worked to remember who you truly are. To get back in touch with your power from past lifetimes, your ancestral power. You've worked to remember. And that's why you are the beautiful being that you are. But the mind has a really funny way of leading us to always want more. To want something different. To be who we are not. And so when you honor who you are right now, it's very freeing. Because while you know that you're on a journey of becoming who you're becoming, of attracting what you're attracting, what's truly meant for you, while you're doing that, you're also honoring your past. Not becoming a prisoner of the past, but honoring the past. What you've been through, what you've learned, that has led you to who you are and where you are right now. Your mind is a very powerful tool that can either create or destroy. And you can create a lot of different things with the power of your mind. You can create a situation that aligns with your truth, with the divine truth. Or you can create a reality that is not in alignment with divine truth. It's always your choice. You have free will. You have the power to go where you want to go. But the best way, the easiest way, the path of least resistance to end up where you're supposed to be is to be grateful for where you are. I invite you to honor who you are in this very moment and where you are. Because where you are now is not where you used to be. And it's certainly not where you're going to be as you continue to manifest. But It's a beautiful place because you're in it. Your reality, your present reality is beautiful because you have created it. You've manifested it. And it has manifested itself. Feelings of abandonment. Not knowing. Not being able to see the end result. The forest. Experiencing darkness. Perhaps a feeling of being lost. Lost in the woods. You may feel that you've lost your way, but you haven't lost your way. You're exactly where you should be. There's beauty in feeling lost because not knowing the destination allows you to be truly free. Truly free. Where there's no push to be in a certain space. You can just rest. Rest. It's like this carefree vibe because you can release the pressure, or you can wear the pressure on your back, wear the burden. You don't need to do that. You can release the burden of any pressure you feel to know all the answers or to figure it all out. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to see the end result. When you manifest, when you create, you can visualize whatever you want to visualize. But sometimes we're in this, when we're in the forest, we just have to be happy, not knowing, not having all the details. You know, it's like they say, not all who wander are lost. This is your time to just wander. And to be okay with that. The orphan. This is a feeling of not having the map to see where you're going next. Perhaps feeling alone. There's so much power in being alone because you have time, you have space to get to know you, to really get in touch with your individuality and giving yourself the freedom to do whatever you want to fucking do. Whatever you want to fucking do. Do you want to play? Do you want to rest? Do you want to dilly-dally? Do something that allows your creative energy to be celebrated, to run wild. Do you want to paint? Do you want to dance? Do you want to make love? Do you want to do a ritual? Do you want to burn something? Do you want to soak in water, bathe your energy, cleanse your energy? What do you want to do? Do it. Do what you want to do. What the orphan doesn't see is, in their sorrow, they're blinded by the fact that they actually are free. They don't have someone telling them who to be. That's your freedom. Nobody can tell you who to be, what to become, what to say, what to do. This is about embracing your sovereignty, your autonomy over your life. You can open up your energy to receive whatever blessings the universe has for you, because you don't have anybody controlling you and telling you to go left, to go right. Yeah. Thank you, Divine. Success. Your path is successful. You are successful on your path. You've been successful. There's something or someone that's been trying to make you, they've been trying to blind you from your success. But you are a success. Even when you haven't accomplished or achieved what you wanted to, or manifested what you wanted to, you manifested something. And what you manifested was a miracle, and it was a success because you created it. You're a success. And quite honestly, you're a badass. That jaguar looks like a jaguar, could be a panther. Whatever it is bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay? Michael Jackson is coming through to remind you that you bad. And what's brought you to this frequency of courage, honor, dignity, mystery, mysticism, is all those mountains, that rough terrain that you have encountered and conquered. You've explored it. You know it like the back of your hand. You've conquered a lot. You are a conqueror. Divine is inviting you now to rest and to experience freedom by resting. I'm getting this go-getter energy, like motivation, courage, moving forward, not giving up. Yeah, you've proven a lot in your masculine energy, but Divine is inviting you now to rest in your feminine energy. This brings you to success now. You've done the hustle. You've done the busy schedule. You've done the, I'm going to work for everything. Now it's time for you to sit back, look around you, count your blessings, honor what you've manifested, and rest in your divine feminine energy. This is what takes you to the next place, the next destination on your path, your divine path. It's not about figuring it all out. It's about just being. You may be drawn to the past. Some of us are. And that's a gift. Because reflection is a very important part of the divine healing path. There's a lot of sorrow in your past, okay? That's what's coming through. That there's been a lot of loss where you had something and then you didn't. This could be a person that walked away or something that you manifested that then you didn't have anymore. Lots of loss. But divine is encouraging you to see that with every person that walked away, or every person or situation that you chose to walk away from because energetically it wasn't a good match, there's something so much brighter that you gained. And this is like the word replacement is coming through. Replacing low vibes with high vibes. A big part of this is alchemy. You've changed. You've grown. You've evolved. And you still are. But you've worked really hard to evolve. And you're moving into a different phase where you don't have to work so hard. This is your divine feminine excellence, your divine feminine darkness. You know, it's like it's easy to get lost when there's darkness, right? Because it's the forest. It's dark. It can feel scary. It feels like the unknown. But everything we need is there. There's shade from the harsh sun. There's sunlight during certain hours. There's soothing energy. The birds chirping. The wind. You can still feel the wind in the forest. Your energy can be renewed and refreshed in the forest. And so just because you might not always be able to see the other side because of the darkness, the thickness of the forest, you are nurtured, you are safe, and you are protected. So there's beauty in the darkness. There's value in the darkness and closing your eyes and knowing that you are safe. Closing your eyes and knowing that you don't have to come up with all the answers. You don't have to figure it all out. You can just be. Yeah, stand still. You're being invited to just be. Don't worry about going. Don't worry about getting to the next place, the next destination. Just be where you are. This requires patience. You have it in you. You can access patience. What combats your patience? What blocks your patience? What makes you feel like you need to be elsewhere right now? What makes you feel like, what thoughts, what words, what feelings lead you to believe that you are not where you should be, that you should be elsewhere? Maybe it's because of something that was instilled in you in childhood. Maybe it's because of something that someone said to you. Maybe it's because of a societal expectation, because of your gender, because of your age, because of your race, because of your ethnicity. What makes you think that you're not where you should be? That you should be something else, that you should be different? That's what you're being asked to see in this light here. In order to be secure in the darkness of not knowing it all, and being able to rest even though you might not know all the answers of where you're going, what it's going to look like, what's the next step to take. You're receiving light and awareness regarding whatever it is that makes you think that you're not safe here in the darkness. And you're feeling that. You're identifying and allowing yourself to understand the thoughts, the feelings that lead you to a space where you feel like you gotta be somewhere else or be somebody different. And you're feeling whatever emotions come with that. Is it anger? Are you angry that somewhere along the way someone led you to believe that you weren't enough? Are you sad, disappointed that someone has expressed to you or communicated to you or insinuated to you that you're not doing it right? You can feel that. You don't have to push that down. Whatever you feel, you can feel it. And as you feel it, you understand how this has impacted you, how maybe this has held you back, how maybe this has separated you from yourself, your true self. And then once you feel it, once you get to understand it, you can release it. And then you can truly accept who you are and where you are right now. Yeah, forgiveness. I'm getting a vibe of forgiving life. You know, forgiving the fact that you've gone through so many things and that you've experienced what you have. Forgiving the fact that sometimes you feel like you've been abandoned. You may have been abandoned. Whoever abandoned you abandoned themselves. Whoever left you in the cold left their own heart in the cold. They had a duty, an obligation, and an opportunity to love you in the way that they were meant to, but they fell short because they abandoned their own destiny. Their destiny was to love you. Yeah. Sometimes reaching out hurts, you know, because you wonder who's going to be there to reach back. Will they reach back? And then sometimes we worry so much about those questions, and then you manifest a connection, and then it's like, what do I do with this? When someone does reach back, sometimes it's like, oh, this is harder than I thought. Relationships require reflection. They require understanding. They require a willingness to change, to learn, to grow. And those aren't always easy things to do. Especially when we've been here, left in the cold. See, being in this darkness, this not knowing everything, not knowing it all, this is what heals you from the hurt that you've experienced. The forest is healing. It's Gaia. It's Mother Earth. You have healing energy coming to you. You have opportunities to heal. You have connections coming to you. You have opportunities to connect. So now, in the forest, you have time to rest and to be in the darkness in your divine feminine energy without knowing it all. Light hasn't been shed on everything yet. You can close your eyes and just be. And there will come a time where you're more in your masculine energy, doing and pushing, right? But right now you're resting. Illumination. Light has been shed on something, and that's brought you into the darkness. There's something you realized. There's something that it was like a moment of clarity, like lightning, where the night sky is completely dark, and then it's all light. It's all light. You see it all, and then just like that, it's dark again. That's what's happened. You realized something. Divine showed you something. Divine brought you an awareness of something. And now you're being asked to just close your eyes and to be where you are and who you are, and to honor that and to rest with that. Yeah, stillness. See, it was standstill, stillness. And see, the difference between the two is with a standstill, you kind of feel like there's resistance. You know, like you want to move, you want to do something, you want to change something, but you feel like you can't because of external forces. Stillness is where you're being invited to remain at this time, where you're not seeing it as a standstill, you're not seeing yourself as stuck, you're seeing it as a choice that you're making to rest where you are. You're not blocked. You're actually very free. And this is because you chose to be free. You chose to do something differently. You chose not to go along with what everybody else does or says. You chose to be you. And you chose freedom. So no, you are not stuck. You're being still in your magic and in your present moment. Oh, you've got adventures. They're very exciting opportunities that you have that you can enjoy. This is creative energy. This is the energy of exploration. You're exploring something different. There's a shift that's happened because of your illumination, because of your awareness of something. And that's brought you to a place where you can freely explore. This feels like creative energy. It also feels like your intuition, because your intuition is really strong. And it's really strong because what you have gone through, the experiences that you've had, have worked your intuitive muscles. You've been flexing your intuitive muscles. You've been getting to know your inner voice. And you know how to recognize it now. This is very powerful. You are very powerful. Your intuition is very powerful. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Your ancestors trust your intuition. They trust you. They trust you as you walk on this path of your divine destiny. They trust you. They believe in you. You deserve to believe in yourself as well. You deserve to honor your intuition and not second guess yourself. You don't have to do that anymore. You know yourself. And you're listening, you're tuned in, you're tapped in. And so whatever it is that you don't know, it's not going to hold you back because you're open to receive the awareness that you need. You're ready to receive whatever light, awareness, consciousness it is that you need, because in your darkness, in your stillness, you know that you are safe there as well. With your adventures, your creative adventures and endeavors and exploration, there may be something that you've committed to, and Divine says to honor your consistency, but not at the expense of your well-being. Honor your body. Honor your need for rest. Honor your need for sleep. Honor your need for nourishment. Honor your need for relaxation. Honor your need for meditation. Nurture yourself. Fill yourself with good energy so that you're up for the adventures that await you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for this beautiful being? This is card number 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. I can't wait to read this one. She's surrounded by darkness there. There's some light, but it's mostly darkness, which aligns with the unconsciousness and the subconscious. Card 15, 151515. I just saw the unknown there. It's a card called the unknown. Radical honesty, melting mask. Masks have melted. Perhaps you've let go of an expectation that you used to feel you had to meet. Good. Whatever pressure somebody was putting on you, you've been letting go of something. An unfair expectation, some pressure that you may have been putting on yourself. Good. Good. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Knowing the difference between needs and wants is key to navigating what is at the root of a desire. It helps us to distinguish what is a self-sabotaging compulsion or a mirage from what is genuinely life-enhancing aspiration to be realistically pursued. When what we think we want is not what we need or long for at a core level, the realization of such desires potentially results in something nightmarish rather than dream fulfillment. In worst case scenarios, this can have us running for our lives like the featured mother. Whether or not we consciously recognize a delusion for what it is, an untruth can never satisfy our needs. Illusions have no sustenance or substance and therefore cannot satiate the burning desire that mistakenly drives us to attain them in the first place. What have you felt driven to manifest? Is it aligned with your divine truth? Or is it something that you thought you needed to manifest in order to check a box or to make someone happy? Or because you were told that that's something you should do or accomplish? Is it really? Is it your dream to manifest that? Or is it someone that someone else said that you should manifest? Is it their dream? Nonetheless, at the origin of every distorted desire is an invaluable lesson for us to learn about ourselves. Gently unpack the reasons why you are turning away from, rather than confronting, the things that are not actually as they seem in your life. It may be necessary to compassionately release yourself from an unwarranted conviction that things or a person will magically change into what they have the potential to become, and cease making excuses for what they have not. This is Mother's message. Once we get clear on what our heart's core desire is, and therefore need, we are ready to recognize it in whatever form it takes and to receive it. Make the space for your heart's true longing to come in by freeing yourself of any illusions still haunting you. Releasing expectations that don't serve you. Releasing desires that don't serve you. What is it that you desire that doesn't help you, that doesn't bless you, that doesn't strengthen you? What makes you feel that you need that? What drives you to want that? You deserve to have desires that align with your destiny, your true divine destiny. You deserve that. You deserve to be here in this present moment, honoring who you are and where you are, and really feeling grateful and honored to be in this space, knowing that you won't always be here, but it's where you are right now. I'm going to play a tone to manifest truth within you and a frequency of honoring who you are and a frequency of attracting what's best for you. Honoring desires within you for what is truly best for you. Desires that align with your divinity. Ashe. Ashe, beautiful being. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. And I wish you many blessings. Take care.